Hello, everybody, and welcome to the inaugural episode of the pre-recorded campaign for Dice Division.
Nice division!
Yay.
Hooray!
We're our
Dividing dice?
we're our own thing now.
Dobby is a free elf.
That implies things about all ages a geek, my guy.
Meagle is free!
That's worse.
Well, anyways.
Anyway,
Okay,
Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. For those not in the know, we used to be known as Dice Sesh under All Ages a Geek. We now are an independent program under the name Dice Division. We hope y'all enjoy our first episode, and I will now carry the conversation to the DM of this lovely campaign.
Now then, Tracy, why don't you introduce us to yourself and your lovely character?
Oh dear God! Oh God! Hi. Hey everyone. It's me. Curious Cat, also known as Tracy, also known as Dear God, why? Dear God, please don't let me be the only note taker. Anyways, I play Air. That's Aire, the elven monk. Yeah, this is new character, new class, new personality. This will be interesting. Felix, please take this away from me.
Hi, I'm Felix. I never introduce what I'm doing. I will say, please follow me on Twitch. I'm 20 followers away from getting paid.
Yes!
hell yeah.
We will provide his Twitch stream information in the description and/or comment section.
Links to everybody's independent projects and any sponsors or backers we may pick up over the course of time will be provided in the video description.
Also, I can't believe you're making this be a constant thing no matter where we are.
Yes.
I'm trying to get money.
Crow.
oh, I'm next. Right. Well, hello there. As they said, I am Crow, otherwise known as Will. And today I will be playing the man of miracles and mysteries. Definitely not a con man. No, he's a charlatan. Con man's a dirty word. I will be playing the wild magic sorcerer elf, Nim Quiddy, who just happens to be Felix's character's uncle. Don't worry, he will take care of his darling nephew, Corsic.
For those not in the know, Felix plays Corsic.
Felix plays
Or
Corsic,
do I?
yes. You do.
You do.
And then, passing it off to Kai.
Hello, everyone! It is I, Kai the Knightly. You can find me under Kai the Knightly, like off of the round table. You can find me at that particular handle on all social medias. Well, not all of them, but most of them, if you try. Anyways, I also stream under that name, but you could just call me Kai, and today I am playing Ururu, a very special barbarian. I will get into more details as we continue, but I am going to, after swatting my boyfriend Felix over the back of the head, give this over to Matt. Matt, take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm Matt, also known as Matt, though I also do go by Matt. You can't find me on social media, I don't use it. And what's that?
We will fix that later.
No.
My wife's trying to get me on Instagram, but you will not find me on there. But I will be playing Andromeda, Dread Pirate of the. Oh no, I don't know the lore.
I put you in this world before! What do you mean you don't know it?
No.
The last time his character was here, his character got hit by the isekai bus. It's fine.
Anyways, I'm going to pass things over to Susan.
Hi, everybody. My name's Susan, otherwise known as Monster Review Girl. You can find me under that user handle on YouTube, on Twitter. I play Valeria, as far as anybody knows, a charming sun elf artificer who is definitely not hiding anything.
Why would anyone be hiding anything?
I know, right? What's up with
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
No.
Who hides things?
No one
D&D
is
is about
a prude.
trust.
Yes. Anyways, on my personal channel, I am sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, and I will actually be running one of their games here on Dice Division at a later date, as soon as I can herd together enough cats that the party won't immediately die.
Yo.
Anyways, let's toss this particular hot potato to our beloved DM. Husband, speak.
Fucking hot potato, Jesus.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Is there an actual hot potato?
Nope,
No.
he's just
It's
doing
just
a
a
bit.
metaphor.
Well, hello everybody. My name is Lars Eklund van Hargen den Breams, but you may refer to me as Lava the Tail Spinner. It's what I do. I spin tails. Whether or not they're any good, that's up for you to decide. But
They're all good.
They're all good.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like you guys are kind of biased. Like...
Look, honey, I may be your wife, but you are also a damn good DM, and I would know that because I taught you how.
No, that is a fair argument that I shall take into due consideration. In the meantime,
Anyway,
Yes.
yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our new campaign, our new pre-recorded campaign set in a world that is all our own, a world that I like to call Saifin, and it is here that we will be starting our campaign. But before we get started, I would like to do a quick little birthday shout out. Once again, happy birthday, sweetheart.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Aww. I've made it another trip around the sun, everybody.
hooray!
Still well within her 20s, like no age on her whatsoever. My wife is beautiful and amazing and will continue to remain beautiful and amazing, and no one can convince me otherwise that she is
Honey.
over 25.
Thank you very much. Why are you talking like you broke something?
I didn't ruin your character's backstory while I was no.
Tell you what, honey. Any tweaks you've made, let me know, and I can wiggle stuff around.
I'm kidding. But,
Lila, no, my mic is not a chew toy.
I'm just gonna DM you really quick the hard events that definitely did in fact occur. Beyond
Yes.
that, everything else is flexible.
Lila, no.
So,
Freya,
before my cat attacks Kai's mic any further, let's dive in, shall we? So, our story begins just outside the capital city of the nation of Glaciea, the great city of Sea Haven. But our story does not begin within the city. No, it begins farther out, along the Wolf Coast. Limping back through the remnants of a storm, we see a ship. Now, I would like to ask our Captain Andromeda, do you have the name of the ship?
Oh, I think I came up with one. Hang on. Yes.
We're so prepared.
Hagsbane.
it works.
Hagsbane, yes.
One word.
A very fitting name chosen by you for the mission that you set out to complete. It turns out for... You did come across a coven of hags. You were sent out to investigate strange weather phenomena, and as a result, you all discovered a coven that was trying to drown the continent. So, you put a stop to it, and through various adventures, on your way there and on your way back, you have now made it to within sight of land. However, the Hag's Bane is, let's say, a bit worse for wear. She was not exactly the most seaworthy ship when you got her. And she certainly isn't that seaworthy now. You guys have been fighting tooth and nail to keep her afloat, and as you make your final approach, let's quickly take the temperature of how you guys have fared on this journey. So I would like everyone to roll me a d20 to determine
dear.
your own character's condition
Flat
after the
D20?
events that occurred. Yep, just a straight d20 roll.
Not bad, not bad. Starting off
All
pretty
right.
good for the first roll for this character.
Oh,
Let's
Neat.
see. First die. Let's see.
Hey!
Yeah.
Samesies!
Lucky
Hell yeah.
13.
Let's see. First die roll of
18.
first die roll of the campaign. Let's see how this is gonna go. Fuck.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
I get the feeling. I mean,
Oh,
Oh my god! Felix is just looking at all of us like, just looking down at us like, pathetic.
So, standing up in the crow's nest, looking incredibly dapper, Felix. Corsic is in the crow's nest. How does he look? What is he doing? How does he inform everyone that land is in sight?
Corsic, the reason he looks so good is because he looks unfazed by life. Not in the, aha, I have everything going on. More in the, wait, what happened the past 5 days? Corsic is not a person who looks as intelligent as he is. I'm gonna say something that might be a little harsh, but everyone will instantly know what I'm talking about.
oh no.
Uh-huh.
Corsic looks like a homeschooled kid at his first college party.
oh no.
Yeah.
Ah!
See, everybody recognize that real quick? He is in a blue robe that has a hood back. His head is military grade cut. He's holding a orb that he uses to cast all of his spells. But you know, within this robe, it is lined with pockets of knickknacks and magical items he just has. Past that, you cannot really get a read on him. The robe is the same as Yen Sid's robe. It's just flat.
Ah.
There is a lot of detailing underneath the robe. That's why I put the robe on him to make everything easy about explaining. He was actually not looking for land. He was looking to make sure storm cloud's not following him, as it is wont to do. And that might be why most of the party's a wreck, because it found him last night. And ocean storms are terrifying.
Yes, they are.
But once he does see land, he just kind of... Oh, okay. What was I supposed to do? Right, and he's going to take the orb in one hand and basically run his finger over it like a rotary phone
Mm-hmm.
until he just connects to Andromeda and just says into the orb as I cast message. What am I supposed to do when I see land again?
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Saying that, we now cut to the person behind the wheel, who is looking very haggard, having spent several sleepless nights just trying to get this tub across the ocean and through the storms. And
Also probably having to, like, toss water over the side with buckets.
yep,
Swear-
bills,
Swearing like the sailor she is.
yeah. Andromeda, you have certainly seen better days, but nonetheless, how do you look right now? Give us a description of your character, Matt.
Alright, well, yes, as the DM described, right now Andromeda is looking pretty, kind of haggard, kind of tired. Kind of hard keeping this ship afloat and, many lives at stake. And all of them belonging to people she has come to like. Andromeda is a tall, willowy woman with skin tanned from years at sea. She has piercing green eyes, long brown hair, with one, like, the left side of her head is like buzzed a bit, is buzzed. Right now she does not have a pirate hat, but she has like she has like a typical, like, like long red like pirate coat over just regular sailor's clothing. So she
You hear
hears what.
something in your head.
Yep, the words you're looking for, land ho there.
My mom said I wasn't supposed to call people a hoe.
That's a different kind of ho there.
Oh!
It's not that kind of ho. Ah, bless you. Not that kind.
Oh.
Oh, this poor boy.
Okay then, I guess... Land ho?
You gotta say it with more gusto than that.
With feeling this time.
We survived on this godforsaken heap of wood.
The worst old ship that ever did sail.
Seriously.
This ship's godforsaken? It's made out of the same wood that was around my home.
Oh God!
Oh,
He's so. Oh, this poor lad.
oh, feck me. Land ho, everyone!
Yep, at this point, everyone else who is on deck, with the exception of Air and Valeria, you guys all look up and you see, indeed, there is land. Why don't we go in order of introduction? We'll start with Nim, then Ururu. Actually, you guys are the only other two that are up on deck, so...
Yeah. Looking back at Andromeda, is this elven man? Looks pretty young, as elves tend to do. Long, flowing, almost yellow blonde hair, wearing what looks like it should be noble's clothes with patches of red and purple on it. On his, and wearing a black leathery cape. He looks at Andromeda. Oh, from there you can see my ex-wife? You said land ho.
Oh, very feckin' funny.
Oh, I'm sorry, 250 years. I forget which one you're talking about.
You're cute.
But hey,
There's lands, that's all I'm saying.
oh, that's good, that's good. Do you see any taverns? Do you see any drinks? Do you see any gold?
Not yet,
Oh.
but trust me, the first thing I'm looking for when we manage to get this thing docked is a tavern.
Oh, you're singing my praises here, Cap.
Yeah,
Needing a tall one.
it's a tall one. I need a tall one, a rich one, and I'm not talking about a drink.
At this point, Ururu, would you like to describe yourself, or how would you care to describe Ururu and what Ururu is doing?
Aye, aye, man who talks in my head. Ururu is a very large, strong, busty woman
Mm-hmm.
with long, unruly black hair. You'd think she was part from the sea, but that's just what her hair looks like, whether on land or on sea. Red, piercing eyes. But what you don't expect is the pair of bunny ears peeking out of her hair. She wears a what you would expect someone to wear more in the wintertime, but it's more exposed, as barbarians tend to be with their attire, so barbarian snow person. And she's not quite human, hence the bunny ears. You get to see that she has, her legs aren't necessarily human, and the biggest part of her human is the torso, head, and shoulders. But she has a burliness of she's as tall as a woodland bear, and I guess only a few people know how cuddly she is. And she just, She hoists her sword, pointing towards land excitingly as she says, "Go ahead and dock before I jump overboard."
I am trying.
Yep.
This damn thing. That to give me such a floating pile of shite.
That doesn't look like any stone.
Shite. Shit.
Oh, right, that.
Hey, you can bet I'll be having words with that lady who gave me this.
All kind words, I assure you.
Oh no, they won't.
I know.
Oh hey, go save the continent in a bloody bathtub. Feck me.
No, I wouldn't call it a bathtub. I've never seen a bathtub leak.
I'm telling you, Captain, all you gotta do, just go up there and tell them, there's, the shipment, the ship repair fee, the damage to our well-being and our mental health. I'm telling you, we can spin this and milk them for all they got.
I like her.
It is a tempting proposition.
I'm saying, they sent us out there blind. We deserve the compensation.
Hey, might be able to
Agreed.
buy herself a half-decent fucking ship.
Oh my.
One with our own coat of arms and colors.
Hey, she'll be feared across all the seas, she will.
A floating tavern.
Well, I mean, I like it's as a concept, it works, but can't have all the sailors be blind, feckin' drunk all the time.
It'd be funny and place bets on them to see which one falls overboard first.
We need them to man the ship.
Oh, then we can spare a few, like 3.
I don't want crew members dying. If it can be helped.
Fine. Buzzkill.
Speaking of, Captain, aren't we missing a few down below?
It's at this point we now turn our gaze down to below decks, where we see our 2 remaining party members, Air and Valeria. Air sort of sitting by the cot that Valeria is on, tending to her needs for. In the last storm, Valeria took a bit of a nasty hit.
Ow.
There was notably, one of the masts is absent from the Hag's Bane, and a portion of it fell and struck Valeria while she was running about amidships trying to help take care of things. And,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I lived!
Yep, so Valeria is clinging to life, though. Not by much.
Hey, I am alive.
Yes.
That's
and,
the important part. I may feel like I've been run over, but I'm alive.
Yes. So, Air, would you like to describe your character, and then Valeria, and then describe what you guys are doing?
There's a little more on the small size, I guess. About 5'3". Kind of has the the wood elf look. The kind of the copperish tan skin, just kind of very more wood elf, so more foresty look. With and it looked like they're about mid 40s, but who knows how fucking old they actually are. And just got kind of that kind of nice, kind of a smoky brown, like sleeveless hooded long coat with I guess the best way to describe the outfit underneath is kind of just your standard kind of martial arts, Shaolin, Tai Chi kind of style outfits. Got sort of long hair just below the shoulders that's kind of held together with like those kind of weird metal cylindrical clip things, and they're kind of just observing Valeria's kind of condition behind these circular lensed red sunglasses, as they're just kind of tending to her. I mean, Air's got an herbalism kit, so I mean, if there's anything that they but yeah, they're just kind of most of the time just having the very very space cadet look. Right now, they're just kind of showing something going on. Something's in their brain, and they're just kind of right now just concerningly doing what they can to just kind of alleviate their companions whatever pain they're in, whatever pain she's in. Yeah, is Valeria still like unconscious at the moment, or I'm guessing from the sounds of it.
I would say roll a medicine check.
Okay, medicine. I have proficiency in that. We'll see how this goes. Oh, it's actually not bad. That's a 16.
Yep. So as you're sort of tending to her, you see her eyes begin to flicker open. And as they do so, Susan, describe Valeria and, go from there.
Valeria, who is definitely the worst for wear. Very long, sort of, almost down to her hips, kind of strawberry blonde hair, kind of like reddish blonde. Normally, very sort of bright, normally her green eyes are very bright, clear, and definitely displaying that she is very intelligent, but right now it's just ow. A lot of ow. So you mentioned, Hun, that Valeria has returned to consciousness.
Yes. You open your eyes and you see the face of Air just hovering over you.
Kind of smiles at them as best she can. Hey there, you.
You alright?
You saw what fell on me. Do I look alright?
Oh, right. Yeah,
You're okay.
that makes sense.
Don't worry about it.
Need anything? Water? Or any? Need something? You're kind of the medic of the group, so I don't know more than what you've
Bring me
briefly taught.
Bring me my bag.
Right. And Air just kind of goes over, grabs her stuff, and just kind of brings it over. What should I grab?
I want you to grab something. I want you to grab something from in there that looks kind of like a needle, but it's already got red liquid in it, and a good sized needle.
Okay. Just kind of.
These are fairly easy to find in her bag. They are placed easy to be perceived and extracted.
Okay. Kind of grabs it, holds it up. Beads?
Yes, one of those. Pass it here.
Okay.
People who've played in this call who've played with me before, when I've played an artificer, you could probably guess what this is. Since Valeria has resumed consciousness and is capable of some movement, she is going to, with a little bit of Air's help to pass her the necessary tools and equipment, she is going to cast Cure Wounds on herself to get herself slightly more stable.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And that is going to be upcast at 2nd level.
Woo,
Okay.
upcast.
I will say that after Ruru had asked about their companions down below, I think she would just, like, make her way down.
Yep. So River, you
Okay.
head down and you see
That's 2d8 plus 4. So what is my current HP total? Like 1?
you have just gotten back to 1.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Uh, so I've rolled the hit die for the cure wounds. That is an 8, a 5, then add on my spellcasting modifier of 4. That is a grand total of 17 hit points back. I
Yep.
feel like I've been hit by a truck, but I'm gonna live.
Yep.
What's a
Uh,
truck?
Metaphorical truck.
As Arura comes down, sees you two, she's like, "Hey, Val, are you gonna
Yeah.
live? You
Most
gonna live?"
most likely, yes. She takes out the device she described poorly to air and kind of very much in how somebody would use a above table EpiPen, just sort of jams it into her own thigh and presses a button on the top, dispensing the liquid into her body.
Yep.
Fair, fair.
I will never get over how you do that.
Oh, trust me, you get used to it.
Nope. Nah. Mm-mm.
I do. Well, it'll take me doing that a few more times before I'm in top form, but I should be able to walk. Don't expect me to do too much, though.
Yeah, no, you definitely feel like you definitely have some broken ribs still.
I think at least one of my ribs is broken.
Well, don't worry. I can carry you to whatever room we get at the end if you need help
Oh,
walking.
it's all right. I don't need carrying. Honestly, she kind of sits up and does a small stretch, and her above table, her spine sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispie treats. Of like bowl of
Oh.
Rice Krispies, just snap, crackle, pop,
Yeah.
no,
pop, 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 pop.
every single movement kind of hurts.
Everything hurts. Oh boy, reminds me of. Reminds me of mother. Anyways, I can walk. Just don't ask me to do any dancing.
Right, well, we made it to land, so figured I'd let you two know.
I
Also figured I'd check in, as in, make sure both of you's doing alright down here.
I figured we'd either make landfall or sink.
Well, we made it to land without sinking. Don't know how, considering how Korzik seems to have storm clouds following him wherever he goes.
It's the nature of his magic. He can't help it.
I'm not a magic person.
He can't help it any more than Nim can help spontaneous fireballs.
Or spontaneous hair growth, as you all witnessed.
That was quite comedic.
Yeah, the whole thing with the hair. I know that wasn't his magic, but I'm sorry, I can't look at him the same without kind of slightly wanting to peel into laughter.
Could be worse.
I can't take him seriously with that hair.
You doing alright?
Me or her?
Oh, Era's asking Ururu.
Oh yeah, don't worry about me, Ari. I'm pretty good. Only a few scrapes and cuts. Honestly, I'd be more aggro about it if they messed with my outfit any. I don't have any coin to replace my outfits. Oh wait, no, I did get like how much gold did I get off that last job? Enough for a while, but I'd rather use that for drink and getting a room than to replace clothing. Anyway, I'm gonna go back topside. We're all gonna wait on you guys before we shove off. You know.
If you need, I do have a needle and thread if you want me to do any minor fixer-uppers.
Ara, you are a gem, an absolute gem, and I'll take you up on that if I find any tears. But I think for this particular one, I don't think the hags actually got me that much. At least when my clothes are concerned.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to find me somewhere if you do.
I ain't letting you wander the tavern by yourself.
That's fair.
You'd end up in the back alley somehow.
I take my eyes off of them for 5 minutes.
Butterfly. Your arm.
You're alright, you're alright. Valeria is going to use some more of her spell slots to kind of get herself patched up.
Okay.
I'm being a little cavalier with her spell slots, since a lot of her damage stuff is from her armor stuff, like her gauntlets and such, and those I believe don't require a spell slot to deploy. If that turns out to be incorrect, I will own that. That is up another 11, up another 12, and there's my second levels spent, but I am very close to full.
So, back on deck, Andromeda, you see that you are rapidly approaching the, what is known as the Moon Gate. This large sort of arch that, leads to the entrance of the harbor to, Sea Haven. Now, from this gate, you can go to one of 3 sort of docks. There's the one by the Knight's Pier, which is for government regulation, ships and merchants. There are the Shadow Docks, which is in the seedier part of town. This is where you can find all sorts of miscreants and ne'er-do-wells and stuff like that. And finally, there's the Waterboro docks, which are sort of civilian docks. You get merchants there, fishermen, sort of middle of the road between the sort of governmental or noble docks and then the seedier side of things by the Shadow Docks.
If I remember correctly, it was the government of this city that sent us out in the first place, right?
Yes.
And she's going to the government docks so that she can have a fucking word with these people about the goddamn state of the ship they lent her, and how it almost killed one of her party members.
The only reason it didn't do me in is because, side note, Valeria is, I know I typed it out, but I will also say it aloud. It took every spell slot Valeria has, but she is back in fighting form. She's still sore as all get out, but she has repaired the damage to her body.
Right. The 2 down below seem to be alright, and Val's gonna live, so figured everyone would be interested in knowing that.
Wait,
Ah, that's a relief.
she's gonna live.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
What?
That is a call for celebration, which means that is an excuse to drink.
Hey, oh, there'll be plenty of celebrating to go around. Right after I pull my boot out of that night lady's arse.
Hey.
Crap shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As
You
long
nearly killed that poor lass.
Cap, I love your style, but I better not end up in the stocks tonight.
Oh no, dear. That won't be you. No one's going to be ending up in the stocks. I'm just. Aye, pissed.
Though, if you did stick your boot up there, think about how it would ruin the price of your boots.
They're not exactly high quality boots. I'm a pirate.
I know, but you will be a legendary pirate, and then you'll be worth more gold.
Hmm.
Hey, Corsic! You gonna come down?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess I can.
Yeah, join your uncle, boy.
Come on, get down here.
I just don't want us to go off and forget him. He's so quiet.
I wouldn't forget him.
Would it be safe to presume that at this point, at the very least, Valeria's come back up on deck?
Yes.
Yeah, she steps out, kind of shaking herself off a little and adjusting the buckles on what look like a pair of leather gloves that have some that have little metal studs over her knuckles. Just fastening them. There we are. Still sore as all get out, but it doesn't hurt to breathe anymore.
Hey, Lava.
Yeah.
Can I do something a little silly?
Sure.
How high up is the crow's nest?
Yes.
It's it is about
Pretty high. Masts are pretty high.
60 feet up.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Corsic is just gonna jump out of the crow's nest,
Uh-huh.
and at 10 feet from the ground, cast mage armor on himself.
Okay.
What?
And then, since I cast a first level or higher spell, Tempestuous Magic allows me to fly for 10 feet,
Yep.
Yo.
which should stop my momentum enough to just let me touch down perfectly.
Yep. That'll work, so you do so. This is a common maneuver, I imagine.
A couple of
Since he got confident enough in the timing, yes.
A couple of times he messed up the timing and landed on people.
He landed and broke a leg or two.
I will say that usually when Korzik pulls off this maneuver, Aruru stands under the mast just in case he doesn't fulfill the spell in time, so that she's just prepared.
Yeah,
This is
I
the
figured by
first time.
10th level,
He's got
by
this.
10th level, he's got this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she just can't forget the times where you didn't have it.
That's fair.
And occasionally
And-
times where he found out what the deck tasted like.
As soon as Corsic touches the deck, Nim's arm just wraps around his shoulder. Ah, that's my nephew, guys! See, he's getting so good at this!
Nim, I keep trying to tell you, I don't think your nephew's as touchy-feely as you.
He knows I only do this because I care.
Corsic's show of affection. A little bolt of lightning pops off his head and onto Nim.
Just
Not enough to do damage, but you're hugging a person who is constantly staticked.
you could probably
Ruffles his hair.
Yeah, you could probably see that one. Yeah, you could probably see that bit of static just go like zoop.
I will say, being in vicinity of it, Aurora's bunny fur is going to poof.
uh, so, Corsic. Oh, well,
Yeah.
when we make landfall, how about we make it a guy's night out? I take you to the parts of the city I enjoy.
You've shown me those parts of the city. I told you
Oh.
my mom said I'm not supposed to be there.
Oh, right. I forgot I already showed you. Okay. How about I teach you how to create forgeries?
That doesn't seem
Isn't
like
that
his cup.
illegal?
That doesn't seem like his cup of tea, Nim.
Oh, right. Tell you what, Corsic. How about this? You decide what we do today.
I want to go see Mom's house.
I'll join you, if you want me to.
That might be nice.
You going alone, or me coming with you?
Whichever you prefer.
I'll keep an eye on you. I'll come with you.
Okay.
I mean, with how in the clouds him and Ari can be, I'd feel much safer if you went with him.
It's whatever Corsic's comfortable with.
I wasn't trying to say that. I just meant he already said that he could go.
Okay. Sorry,
And-
still recuperating from taking a ship mast to the brain.
I'm honestly surprised you're standing, but that's a different story for a different day. That's going to be a good bar story.
Oh, that
But-
damn knight ain't gonna be standing when I'm done with her.
What?
She better be standing to pay us.
Nah. In my bloody arse. Dude, this is all we have available. Look at all those fucking ships there! She's
Oh,
like,
so-
she motions like towards all the ships they're sailing by as they're looking for a spot.
As you motion to those ships, Andromeda, I want you to make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, while she's doing that, Aruru is going to lean close to Val and be like, I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to go with her just so that she doesn't tear this woman's head off.
Roll to not distracted drive. Oh wow, nat 20.
So as you sort of look over, Valerie, you do a sort of double take and you squint and you're like,
You mean
wait a
Andromeda?
Andromeda, sorry. Yeah, names. New podcast, new names. Still getting used to it. There are going to be slip-ups. But,
We're at
yeah.
session 1. You're all good.
Yep. So, Andromeda, you see, you looked at the ships, and then you look again, and you realize these ships are looking kind of battered, and you notice that there are a lot fewer of them than you initially saw when you first came down to the docks here. And as you're sort of looking over this, you see that there are men sort of coming aboard, coming off. You see some of the scorch marks and the, sort of scars on the ships are recent, and the men that are coming off, there are many that appear to be wounded. Yeah, it's looking like something might have happened in the past month since you were here last.
I have a feeling the lady who got us this ship is might be having a rougher time than we are.
Aye. Oh, no, hardly. I doubt she's taking a bloody mass to the head.
I'm better. Besides, after I patched myself up a little bit, no worse than anything Mother did.
It really worries me every time you bring up your mother in this context.
Hey, every time you do, it makes me want to put a bolt in her.
Hey, That's my. I get the privilege. After my sister, I'm technically the firstborn.
Of course, she's all yours. Doesn't mean I can't dream of it.
Well, you can put a bolt in her. I just get to be the one to put her in the ground and send her to the damn demon. To whatever demon spawned that woman.
Honestly, can't remember what my mother was like.
Me neither.
I hope yours were better than mine.
Well, they're dead, so.
I hope yours
Yeah.
were better than mine.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
the dockmaster of the Knight's Pier, that being an half-orc fellow named Laud.
Charming.
Yes, Laud seems to be very overworked, and his already sort of morose demeanor is gotten about 10 times worse since you last saw him. He's just sort of going through paperwork and groaning, and seeing you guys have pulled in, he sort of stumbles out of his little shack where he does his work and ambles on over.
Valeria kind of sort of does her best to smile at the man, like not appearing overly cheerful, but like, I am smiling at you because it is polite to do so, and kind of waves at him. We lived.
Lords, what happened around here? You look like hell ran you over, and most of these sailors don't look much better.
Laud sort of lets out a sigh. It's just like, oh, great. The angels have returned.
Is that a euphemism?
He sort of blinks an eyes, are just like, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you
You
did.
did, arsehole.
Hey, be nice to the guy. He's clearly got a lot on his plate right now.
Well, since you've been gone,
Since you've been
there's been a war.
There's been a what?
There's been a war. We're at war now. And there's so many ships coming to and from, and all sorts of soldiers and supplies and paperwork and
You sound not too bothered about there being a war.
oh, it's a massive bother. It's such a bother that I can hardly find the time to do what I usually try to do when I'm not working, which I was already working overtime, but now it's just there's no time for anything other than work.
Are they paying you for the overtime?
Yes, but I won't be able to spend any of it at the local brothels. I miss the brothels.
I'm sure you
Horse-
do, sir.
Corsic is
So did I.
blushing at the mention of brothels.
I'm sure you do, sir. You said, but back up a little bit. You said something about a war.
Yeah, a lot of people have been rather unhappy given all the disasters that have been occurring. It's almost as if the gods themselves want Lashea off the map, and so we've been trying to make sure there's peace and everything. The expedition you all were sent on was part of that reason, if you recall, but enough's enough. And now there's been a rebellion. Now a good portion of our southern lands now belong to a place called Calidia.
Sounds like some kind of venereal disease that you would get at a brothel.
Jesus Christ.
A
I'm
bad
gonna
one?
I'm gonna break character for a second. I thought he said chlamydia.
I
Same.
did too!
That's why I said that.
Calidia.
Hell, idiot. Okay.
This is like the place where Toros' parents lived.
You mean the Clydes district?
Yes.
And
There's no escape.
so what were they attacking Glacia for?
Well, they're not happy with the government, which, fair. Nobody likes government. But they figure they can do a better job. It was founded by the disciples of Kellen, who have been doing their best to help people out and follow the teachings of their great leader, Kellen Troy, peace be upon him, yada yada yada. Those religious types are always, I don't know, kind of an earful, aren't they? Anyways,
Say that
they went and chartered a proclamation of their succession from Glacia and everything. And they tried to talk things out, but nope, they're looking for a fight, and so we have a war on our hands. Doesn't help that they seem to be utilizing the undead.
That's not good.
Well, you seem like you're a busy man. We are going to go report to the people who sent us on this expedition. I may or may not put my boot up that night lady's arse. And you have a good rest of your day there, Lord. I'll talk to him about getting you a bit of a break.
That'd be nice. Would you like to come with me home so we can talk and get drinks and I don't know,
You have to admire the attempt.
You fuck. If it didn't get me back in the bloody jail cells, I'd put a bolt between your fucking eyes. Get the fuck out of here!
Be nice to the man. Be nice to the man. The man's had a hard time lately.
Yes.
But, oh well, let's go find the nice lady.
I'm gonna say that it is canon that the group has to have a secret word for whenever Ururu has to stop the captain from murdering someone.
Either Ururu, Valeria, if it's really bad, air.
Look, she's usually very affable. She's cranky.
Today has not been a good day.
She's had
Been a day.
to sail that ramshackle heap of driftwood across the sea before and after fighting hags and making sure it doesn't sink.
Yeah, it's just we all
Yeah.
were at sea with you in a bad mood, and I feel like the whole team would have been like, "Oh yeah, she's kind of pissed. Let's try not to end up in jail. What's the code word?"
We should probably though make it pick a code word in a language Andromeda doesn't speak.
We'll think about that at another.
That will come later.
Yeah, later.
That comes later.
Yep. But yeah.
Yeah, so you guys leave Laud, who sort of sighs wistfully as he watches you all go. His gaze wondering.
Well, actually, I was gonna
Oh, sorry.
before we had before
Yes.
the group had decided to
Bugger off.
So yeah, I guess while after Andromeda was all like, "Fuck no, we're not doing that," Air's just kind of like, I mean, I've taken in some embroidery as a pastime, kind of relaxing. We could have some embroidery or something. That nice.
Laud gets this hopeful smile on his face.
What does Andromeda have to do to put a bolt in the post next to his head?
I would say roll to
Oh my god!
Dirty 20.
Air's just
And
trying.
I mean, bolts where it flies to the through the wood right next to him, and he sort of just blinks a little, and sort of just like, well, that was uncalled for.
Yeah, Air just kind of slowly swivels their head, looks over at Andromeda, just has the saddest look that you've ever seen. Just the look of like a puppy or like the sad cat photo. Just like why? What that just says? Why?
So... Hey, if we stay here much longer, you're gonna try to fuck me whole crew. Come on, let's go.
I mean, the thought is very appealing.
Aurora suddenly is behind this man, sword on shoulders.
This
And I would like to roll intimidation because Aurora is very protective of Ari.
Yeah,
Air
roll.
was just trying to just kind of just calm down the situation. Now
Natural 20, baby.
God damn it!
Well, now he sees Ruru, and he knows Ruru. He knows not to fuck around with Ruru, so just like, I guess I'll go back to doing my papers.
Look, you can do what you want in your free time, but leave the youngin' alone.
Are you sure she's a young one? I mean, elves tend to live a very long
He's
time.
young at heart. Leave it.
Okay, I'm leaving it. And he trundles back to his shack and with a sigh.
Before he goes into the shack.
God damn
God.
it! Let the man
Let the man
live.
go away.
No.
We've done enough damage.
Hang on.
Let him. Guys, come on! It's like 11:15. We gotta go.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
out of character, like Aurora was only intimidating as a sign of don't try anything, not hey, let's f this guy up. This was literally just intimidation.
Yeah,
So
Trust me, this is not going to mess the guy up.
okay.
Promise.
Can we just get going?
Before
Please.
he leaves.
Okay, this is the last thing.
Last
Nim casts this message to the orc. It just says, "Call me."
Aww.
Nim sort of looks back, thinks a little, sort of puts a finger in his ear, sort of just like, I swore I just heard something, and keeps going.
Oh.
Oh, man's desperate. Anyhow, Corsic, let's go see that house.
And I'll go keep Anne here from going back to prison.
All right, you go. You two go. Go enjoy yourselves. We'll meet up later.
I don't think they'll be enjoying themselves on that particular expedition.
I think she was referring to me and Ari.
Oh no. I was talking to the... Oh, they're going to. Well,
Serious matter, Cap. Serious.
hey. Well, I'll leave you two to it. Well, we'll catch up later.
Meet. Should we all meet at the normal place? I'm guessing we've all met at this tavern wherever we're going before.
Well, the thing is that Glacier is very large, and so there are a number of drinking holes and bars, taverns, inns.
I'm just guessing we have a favorite one.
Yep. So how about I read off the various districts, and you choose which district you want to go drink in.
Probably the closest to the harbor, but yeah, go ahead.
So we have the Knight's Pier, the Rogue's Market, the Arcanist's Burrow, words, the Wood Ward, the Temple District, Bell Row, the Gold Borough, Garden Market, the Archon District, the the Brook Ward, Waterboro, Shadow Docks, and then of course in the inner city there's the Maidens Market, the Temple Market, and Knight's Ward and Home Ward.
Jesus Christ.
Oh mighty DM, that is too many choices. There are too many ADHD, ADD people in this chat.
Let's not go to the Temple District. That sounds like a very shitty place.
That does not sound like a good place for some of this party to be going.
Yeah.
My vote is Bell Row because it just sounds cool.
Yeah, Bell Row does sound cool.
Yeah.
I go to Bell Row.
For me, it was either Bell Row or the Wood Ward.
This could either go really well or really badly.
Flip a coin, DM.
Yeah, Wood Ward sounds like a more foresty theme. Or something.
If you want forest themes, you're going to want to go to the Wood Ward.
Sounds very relaxing.
However, I will say,
Or the Garden Market.
Garden Market would also work.
I wasn't planning on having us going through all these districts. I literally was just trying to say, like, let's meet at the normal place and then have lava pick it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ugh.
I typed it all down, so we're all good.
Oh my god.
But,
Thank God for
Yeah.
Tracy.
Does Bell Row have a decent place, or which is better? In a 5-star rating, that's the one we go to.
Where is the party least likely to be mugged?
Yeah.
Yes.
well,
But not too expensive.
there are a large number of places like that.
Tell
you what, so-
butt.
Bell Row is there is one place that you know of.
Uh-huh.
It's called Lydia's.
Lydia's.
Yes, Lydia's is run by a lady named Lydia.
No.
Who is mage who dropped out of the Lyriceum, which is the magic school here, and has made a living by cooking up magically enhanced cocktails.
Ooh.
She does also have regular drinks. They're cheap. They're not particularly good, but it's better than potentially getting blown up, like sometimes has happened to patrons of her place.
So Aruru just, points to herself and Ari and is like, I guess me and Ariel head to Lydia's and meet you all there, I guess.
Lydia's is a nice place.
Hey, go grab some seats for us.
Yeah, how many rooms this time?
Well, we did not add or subtract from the party's membership, from the party's numbers while on the journey, so same as before?
Same as before.
That should do.
Alright, 3 it is. We'll
Thank-
divide it up later.
Thank you, Ruru.
No problem. Alright, Ari. It's you and me, girl. I mean, you and me, the you non-binary wonder.
Whatever you are. Space cadet.
Airhead. Air the airhead.
Airhead sounds
Nice.
mean.
Alright, so for the audience, we have 3 different groups. We have the elf men going to a very sad location for a very sad scene. We have the captain and and our lovely healer going to talk to the person who put us on this trip in the first place, and then our barbar and very confused they them are going to procure lodgings. I feel like that's okay. DM, choose where we are going, like who's doing what first.
Why don't we start with we'll start with Andromeda and Valeria heading up to the Knights District, where the Knights Academy is. You guys make your way to the inner city, and after some twists and turns, you finally find yourselves before the Knight Academy. And you see the guards there, and as you approach, one of them steps forward and says, "Halt! What business do you have here?"
Valeria speaks up. We're members of the... Was Valeria told the name of who told them, hey, go on this boat and beat up the hags?
You were commissioned by the council, and you were told to report to Lady Valerie Stafford, I believe.
Yes. Valeria smiles charmingly at them. Hello, gentlemen. We are members of the party commissioned to go deal with that, hag problem. We were told to report back to a, Lady, Stafford?
Hey, we kept this whole bloody continent from sinking under the waves while we were at it. You're fucking welcome.
Manners, please. Forgive...
Oh.
Forgive her. It's... getting back was substantially trickier than we anticipated.
No thanks to that pile of matchsticks your Lady Valerie Staff up her arse gave us.
It's been a bit of a day. Is Miss Stafford in at the moment?
They sort of look at each other, and one of them steps back, holds up what appears to be a badge that glows a little bit, into it a bit, then nods and says, "You may enter."
Thank you very much. Valeria goes to step through, bringing Anne behind her. Come on, let's go make the socially nice noises at the lady, get paid, and then go, do whatever it is we do after that point.
Oh, she'll be getting one hell of a bill, she will.
You do realize she was probably being honest about that ship being what she could spare, right?
I'm sure they could have found something better. How are you so forgiving? That damn thing nearly killed you.
It didn't. I lived, therefore... Eh?
Yeah, you can be all about it, not me. Whatever. Let's just go talk to her so I can go get a drink.
All right. So we find our way to Lady Stafford's office.
Yep. You make your way there, and knock on the door. You hear a voice say, "Enter." And
I did actually figure out what poor Miss Stafford looks like at the moment, if I may.
yes, please describe Lady Stafford, since she is, after all, one of your characters.
From a previous campaign. God,
Yeah.
Mordred did not put this girl through this much stress.
No, he did not.
So, sitting at the desk, almost hidden by the piles of paperwork, is is a average height, slender young lady. Well, you think she's a young lady. It's hard to tell. Uh, sort of dirty blonde hair in a braid over one shoulder. Sort of greenish blue eyes. But currently at the moment they have massive dark circles under them, and the little tea kettle sitting next to her at the desk indicates just how she's still conscious. As
Yeah.
she's, like, sort of desperate, as she's sifting through the reports and such, just trying to make heads and tails of the situation and figuring out just how bad it is.
Yep.
Lady looks like she needs a solid night's sleep and maybe some time where this isn't her problem.
Yep. She looks up and says, "Oh, oh, good. You all made it back, and it seems you dealt with a weather phenomenon. That's great. Lord probably told you on your way in. We have a bit of a situation. So, unfortunately, we don't really have much time for pleasantries. I need you all to, start shipping down to what was once southern Glacier."
Whoa. Now hold on just a fucking minute. We just get ourselves back here after fighting a coven of hags and saving this place from the fucking depths. No thanks to that pile of crap you gave me to sail in, by the way. It nearly killed this poor lady here.
I live.
Look, one of the masts fell over. I thought the other one was gonna follow suit when the big long-eared girl sneezed.
I lived. I do not understand why this upsets you so.
Because I like you, lass. I like all of you. We fucking killed hags together.
Fair.
Oh,
But-
hags.
Aye. Whole bloody coven of them. They won't trouble anybody anymore. So, what? So, you know, we will of course need to discuss payment. And kind of rubs her, like thumb and forefinger together in the universal sign of money.
These are just like, right, yes. In addition to being cleared of your previous crimes, we're prepared to award you, let me see here, what they finally decided upon while you all left. Each of your crew is to be awarded around 700 gold pieces, forth which shall be delivered to your various addresses.
Oh,
I can have it sent out to Laud to hand you at the docks. But yes, I'm afraid you're not going to have very much to spend it because we need as many forces as we can muster to ship out and deal with this Calidia situation.
Aye. Well, as long as we continue to get paid like that, I suppose we could offer our services. I'd have to talk it over with the rest of me crew, though.
I mean...
Need I remind you that that ship that was given you, tub though it was, and again, I am sorry about that, but really, beggars can't really be choosers now, can they? Especially since it was either take the ship or be hung at the gallows.
Oh, how long are you gonna hold that over me head? I'm a fucking pirate! It's not like I...
And you're lucky that you're not being prosecuted to the full extent of the law as a pirate. Regardless, you all have done good work, especially if it was indeed hags that you slew.
I'm not
People
quite
like
sure
you
what
are
else
hard to come by.
I'm not sure what else we'd call them.
people of that strength will be of great use in the fight to come.
Well, I'll talk it over with me crew. I'm for it. I'm always down for a good fight, especially when the gold's that good. But, of course, I'm not the only one on the ship. You can find us down at, Lydia's, if you need to send anyone for us.
I suppose I will keep that in mind. I did promise you your freedom, after all, so...
Why do you sound like I'm gonna blow up the bloody place?
I think the concern is less that you'll blow it up on purpose, and more that you'll think it's a good idea to drink one of that lady's, like, special concoctions, and you'll blow yourself to Kingdom Come.
Oh, that's right. She does make those. That has happened. I think I was there for one. I was there one of those times. Bloody messy.
Anyways, Valeria gives a polite bow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Stafford. It's been a pleasure working for you, and I hope to continue to do so.
Yep.
Pleasure doing business with you.
As you guys turn to leave, would both of you like to make perception checks?
Sure.
Yes. I'm good at those.
I'm proficient in those.
I am also proficient.
16 plus 7, that's 23.
Jeez.
23?
Yep.
Okay. And what did,
I got a 27.
27, damn.
Yeah, she's proficient.
Alright, so as you both leave, you both sort of note a shadow on the wall that sort of pings on your senses, but, it doesn't seem to really, like... You don't really... You've already moved past it by the time you've noticed, and, as you leave, you can sort of hear a new voice speaking to, Lady Stafford. They seem to be conversing.
Holy shit, you guys saw the Ombu Black Ops join in.
Yeah.
We saw that one dude over there.
Is the door closed now?
Yes.
What does Anne need to roll to eavesdrop?
To, like, paste ear to door.
That
Stealthily.
would be another perception check.
Okay.
Can Valeria help?
We are a bunch of very much
Nosy
the type-
people.
Nosy. We are a nosy crew.
Adventurers get shit done by being nosy kids.
Yep.
Except the Goonies were the nosies.
29.
Yep.
On second thought, you did not need the help.
Yep. So, Andromeda, as you sort of put your ear to the door, you kind of recognize the voice of, the guy who is talking to Miss Stafford. It appears to be, the quiet guy who was sort of in the back of the proceedings when the group was first formed to, go find the source of the weather phenomena. A young man, wearing dark clothes and stuff. You hear him, speaking, of how, there appear to be other troubles going on. We've got more problems than just the war. It's like, this war is the only thing that matters at the moment. We've got to do this. It's just like, and what about the ones that are taking advantage of the chaos of the war? Even besides Callidia's own agents, we also have rumors of elves with no prior backgrounds established anywhere, just appearing out of nowhere. I'm just like, I don't have time, guys. We'll figure something out. It's just like, I'm trying. But unless we're prepared, and,
Is Anne sharing this information with Valeria?
Not yet, because she doesn't want to start talking and risk being heard.
Mm-hmm.
There have also been disappearances throughout the city. Can't the guard handle it? They're trying. However, there hasn't been any trace left of the victims. Something bad is happening.
Okay, at the mention of people disappearing and not being found, Anne moves away from the door and starts heading for the exit. Come on.
Okay. Once, while they're walking, Valeria just kind of looks up at Andromeda with Valeria just kind of looks at Andromeda with the face of what's going on.
A lot of bad business going on. Not just with the Ward Calidia. Apparently there's other forces at work. People disappearing in this city now. And the guard haven't been able to find him.
Anything else?
That's where I stopped listening. I want to get back to the others.
Okay. So Anne is just not gonna mention the fact that elves with no documentation are just popping out of nowhere.
Her concern is more, oh crap, we split up the crew, and there are disappearances going on.
Fair.
Yeah, very fair.
She cares about her. She cares about her crew. She's the captain. She has to.
Valeria unhooks the coil of chain on her hip. You go meet up with Ururu and Air. I'll go pick up Nim and Corsic. Those two are casters. That means they're fairly fragile.
All right then. Be careful.
I always am.
So, speaking of the others, let us now join. We'll do Corsic and Nim. You guys make your way to the Wood Ward, which is newly rebuilt. A lot of the buildings are some of the newer buildings, and though it is a residential district, there aren't too many people. I mean, there's starting to become more and more people that populate the place. The ward sort of extends past the city walls out into the grasslands, and you make your way outside the walls, heading towards a hill, atop which stands a lightning-blasted tree, and the remnants of a home.
Yeah, Corsic is, as usual, emotionless, but it's not because he doesn't have emotions. He just doesn't know how to process this. And the first place he walks up to is the tree. The tree that started it all, the tree that in his mind he lost it all. And he just kind of sits down.
Nim sits next to him.
For you,
Mind telling
this is the first time you've been here. The first time since Corsic came back with you. The first time since he apparently found you. So this is now your second visit, technically.
Nephew, I have a question.
Yeah,
What was she like?
she was everything. She was my mom. She was the only other person in my life.
I take it wouldn't be too far of an exaggeration to say that she was your rock as well.
I don't know what that means.
It means someone that can keep you on the right course. Someone where you could build your hopes and dreams off of. One that would support you. A cornerstone of a building, if you will.
Oh. Then I suppose so, yeah.
Hmm.
The way I hear everybody talk, it sounds like that's not usual for a mom, but that's what she was.
Hearing how you have talked about her and what you have told me, this is one of a few regrets I have in my life that I never did get to meet her. But I think I know one thing for certain. And I don't say many things with certainty. I think she'd be proud of you, boy. I do.
Why wouldn't she be? Isn't that what moms are supposed to be?
Sometimes, lad, life deals you a bad hand, and sometimes your parents aren't as good as you think they could be. Uh, I don't really dwell on my childhood much. But from the sounds of it, you had a great mother who loved you very much. And that, to some people, that is a diamond in a sea of stones.
And from out of the sleeve of his robe comes his arm again. And it's holding a little pouch. This pouch is tattered. It's been with him his entire life. And it is his most prized possession.
I can't recall. Have you ever told me about that pouch?
This is Mama.
Yes,
Oh.
you remember the pouch. Nim. It was one of the first things he showed you when he first came to you, angry and seeking vengeance as he was. He told you once you made it clear you were not a part of his confidants anymore, what his father had done to his mother. And, yeah.
Horsick, do you mind if I show my heart a bit?
Once again, with that face that takes everything just slightly too seriously. Isn't that supposed to stay inside of you?
Oh, metaphorical heart, boy.
Oh,
Metaphorical.
I'm not good at those.
Open up emotionally. About lower my guard, so to speak.
Okay.
When I was younger, you and well, your father and I, we were good friends. Good friends. And then he left, tossed me aside. Didn't know why. Told myself I didn't care why, but I did. I truly did. Then tried to go off and do my own thing, became a vagabond, and became the con man you see next to you. And then, you told me what he did. I didn't want to believe that he was able to do that, but I saw the anger in your eyes and I knew it was true. I can't believe it. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around that. You know a man for over 100 years. Yet, you don't know he's capable of this.
He needs pay.
Yeah?
Rule one of being a good person. You do not hurt women.
Of course. Even when I do my scams, I don't try to con them. If someone's trying to take advantage of someone else, of course I'm going to con that person. That's the right thing to do.
Rule number two of being a good person. Stand up for yourself. Gender doesn't matter if they're putting you down.
Of course. Of course, okay.
Mm-hmm.
When we are with those people we avenged, that we killed those hags with, it's okay if you call me uncle. I call you nephew in front of them all the time. They don't seem to mind.
I didn't think they'd mind. I have trouble remembering sometimes.
I get that. I get that. And you told me why you have short hair, right?
Yeah.
If you ever want to try medium length or long hair, I'll help you the best I can. If that's what you want.
I don't know. Maybe.
Of course.
So as you guys are conversing, you hear, you look down the hill and you see a familiar figure approaching. You see Valeria. And as she's approaching, you hear something creak in the remnants of the house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Today's
hearing
the day we
some...
traumatized the lightning boy. Got it.
Yeah, it's traumatized the lightning boy for the second time. Yay!
Yeah, hearing something creak from that building. Yeah, the first thing Nim's going to do is he's going to activate his wings of flying, so his cape becomes bat wings. Just prepared for a quick getaway.
Yep.
Corsic brandishes his wand.
Mm-hmm.
Does Valeria see these people, see these two gearing up for a fight?
You can vaguely make them out in the distance on top of the hill, yes.
Valeria is picking up the pace, and, she does have enough levels in Monk that she's starting to experience upgraded speed, so she is double timing it.
Yep. So, as you're zooming up the hill, Valeria, Corsic, Nim, you hear another sort of creak, and you hear a timber sort of shift. And you see a figure sort of stumble past a window.
There's some fucked up shit in there. Whatever it is, it ain't good.
Can Nim try to persuade it to come out into the open?
Why did that
Sure.
that does not sound like a good idea. That does not sound like a good idea.
Look, this is a moment where we see if we fight it or flight.
If we pick a fight with it or we run away.
Yep.
Depending how you roleplay this determines what kind of role it is.
Yeah. It does. Not bad at all. It is persuasion.
Yep.
So, had to make sure I did the math right.
Gotcha.
We ain't gonna hurt you. You just scared us. We're a bit on edge. You can come out to the open.
Very slowly, a figure emerges from the doorway. A woman with long, dark hair and pale skin, glittering blue eyes, and wearing a very sort of strange uniform. a uniform that appears to be bloodied. She steps out, and you can see from her ears that she is an elf.
Okay, so not my mom. Got it.
Your mom
Yeah.
was cremated, my dude.
Yeah, but he might fuck with me.
Oh no, yeah, trust me. His father from previous experience, yeah, no, he would do something like that.
And you hear this elven woman say, "Please, I need your help." And as she says that, we're going to cut away to the people at the inn.
The cliffhanger, classic.
So, Air and Aruru, you guys went to Lydia's, yes?
Yes.
Yes, I'm assuming that the regulars know us.
What few regulars there are, yes.
That's fair.
Because
I'm
the
just
the
yeah.
genuine regulars tend to blow themselves to kingdom come.
Yeah, I just feel like Aruru does like, send a nod to the few that she might have done a job with and makes her way over, like, making sure to check behind her every now and then just to make sure that Air's staying close and uh goes to where she knows that Lydia will be.
Yep. You see, by the bar, there are just multiple sort of glasses floating about. You know, trays moving on their own with drinks. And there doesn't appear to be anyone manning the bar, but the bar seems to be manning itself. And in the back, you can hear a sort of murmuring and
Uh, let me think of how Aruru usually greets. She kind of sucks in a breath. It's like, "Hey Lydia, we're back."
she's sort of just like, "Whatever you want, I don't got it at the moment."
It's just us, Lydia.
Sort of just like, "I don't know you nothing, I don't care what you say."
Lydia, we ain't the fuzz.
Oh, well, what the fuck do you want then? And you see this woman with very close cropped brown hair and green eyes, wearing a typical sort of witch's hat, black with a very sort of conical tip that's sort of bent downwards past her, past the back brim of the hat, wearing what appears to be a very well made tunic with a scaled cloak that has many different colored scales running on it, almost like a rainbow cloak.
Nah.
Yeah, Rurik just kind of leans in on the bar and is just like, "Lydia, it ain't been that long. You can't have forgotten us already."
Rue?
Yeah, I made it. I didn't die.
Ah, damn it, now I owe Idle a couple of gold. Fuck. I can't pay her right now! And you see, sitting by a bar, by a booth, you see this woman who has a crutch and only one leg, with auburn hair, just sort of wink at Lydia, and you see that she's just sort of fuming.
Oh, Lydia, you bet against me. My heart's broken.
Look, it
Yeah,
was
Aaron just
over a
kind of gives
month.
the sad look, just like,
It's like, you were gone for a month, what was I supposed to think? Anyways, did you find any magical goodies like I told you to look out for?
DM, did I? Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
She kind of flexes her arm and she's like, "Notice anything different?" And she kind of, starts like showing off the what are they called?
Biceps?
The bracers of defense,
Ah.
because they're quite pretty and intricate.
Yeah. Lydia just sort of stares at you from Mars, or just like, you went up a size.
Oh, you love it.
What?
Nothing. But yeah, we found quite a few goodies. Not gonna give anything to the politician that hired us or anything. We're keeping these.
Keeping them for your good old friend who let you carry a bunch of potions with you out to sea that surely helped you on your adventure? Eh?
Told you I'd split the gold and magic items of mine.
Oh, come on, Rue!
I mean, what are you gonna do with these? Display them?
I mean, what I normally do, chuck them into a cauldron and see what I can whip up.
Alright. I promise, I find one that I can nick that ain't of any use to me, coming straight to you. Come on, I've grown attached. Eh? And she points to how they're attached to her body.
She's sort of just like, oh man. Wait, those are bracers?
Yeah. Help me defend against the baddies.
Ooh. There's an idea. And she pops back into the kitchen and starts shuffling things around. So just like, fuck this. And you hear this sort of slosh of liquid being dumped out the window, followed by like what sounds like ghostly wails echoing down into.
Wails of the oh dear, wailing of the damned. That ain't
Yeah.
good.
Aurora leans over to Ari. I love when she gets like this.
As you're looking back, you see the door open, and you see Andromeda step in.
Hey, Cap! Don't suppose you got Lydia anything shiny from our adventures like we promised her? She gave us all them health potions.
Well, nothing I'm willing to really part with.
Yeah. I'm having the same dilemma, but I can't say no to her sometimes.
You hear from the kitchen, "You all suck!"
Oh, Lydia, don't be like that. Come on now.
Oh, even the pirate bitch! Come on! That's
What?
old! And you just see in the back the lady she referred to as Igel just sort of smirk and sort of close her eyes and lean back, and everybody's just like, yeah, this is good.
You broke off a bit. I didn't hear how much gold.
4 more gold.
No, how much total?
I believe it's 8 now, or no, I think she said like 10 gold, so like now she owes 20.
Alright, let me see.
Wait, Anna,
okay.
wait, Anna's that?
No, no, no.
No. Lydia owes the girl over that she bet that we died.
What, you thought I'd get snuffed? That's nice.
Lydia.
It was a month! You were all gone for a month! What do you
Lydia.
want from me?
Lydia, since I'm getting paid, she drops her coin purse. There's 10.
Oh my god, you're an angel, and I will give you whatever sort of potions you need at a discount price, I promise. And Lydia says as she comes out, sort of rapidly stirring a cauldron that seems to have this sort of sickly yellowish sort of tinge to it.
Oh, you know I love trying your new stuff.
I'm not. My character is not present, but I do not believe that liquid is up to. I do not believe that liquid is up to food code.
Just an ale for me, thanks. I don't fancy being turned into a fucking toad. There's some shit.
It's like, oh, that only happened to you the one time.
Oh,
What?
hey,
One more time, this should fucking happen in a bar!
so Cap, I gave her all my gold. Did we get paid?
Wait, you gave her all your what?
I gave her my gold. Look, Look, Lydia was really good to us. She gave us those potions. Figured I'd lend her some, you know? Just. Come on, it's Lydia.
And in Ururu's defense, the party is getting paid swiftly.
Yes. If I remember correctly, we're each getting 700.
Don't
Yep.
say that
Wait,
out
what?
loud.
Well, no, out of character, out of character, out of character.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I
That was
already
out
know
of-
how much we're getting out of character. As Ururu was just asking if we got paid.
Oh, aye. Quite handsomely.
You got my share.
Not yet. It's going. But I told the knight where to send it. Right here.
Alright, Cap, so if you pay for my round of booze, I'll pay you back.
I'll
Look, I got a soft spot for Lydia. You don't understand.
No, I know. I was gonna say I'll pay for. I'll pay for 2 rounds of your 2 rounds of your liquor. That's just because I like you. She ruffles Ururu's hair.
Can you even make it to my hair?
Anne is 5'11". You tell me.
Well, Ururu is like 6'2".
Okay. She'll just give you a light like nudge in the ribs. She'll give you like a light like nudge with her elbow and like a wink.
Look, got a soft spot. Also, her health potions kept us from being in the ground.
Well, most of them. There were some that kind of gone bad.
That's
guys
why I
got-
only gave it 10.
Who would have given her 8? One of them gave me the shit.
Look, I know Lydia ain't always like the most on quality, but the fact that she gave it to us without asking for anything except for treasure, I find to be a pretty good investment. So I just feel bad for not giving her anything. We got too attached to all the things we found.
I suppose I understand, but keep in mind we are giving her plenty of patronage, especially with a victory to celebrate.
Look, okay, until I get paid, I guess I can go less on the liquor anyway, because, I mean, to be fair, and she kind of leans in, like kind of whispers, do we really trust no one in this bar to try to nick our shit?
Oh, don't worry, I'm wise to that. I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate, Roo. I'm wise to that. I'm wise to that kind of shit, to that kind of stuff.
I'm just saying, you know I'm the muscle. I should probably stay off the liquor until later.
Like group's been conversing and everything. Eric's just been kind of looking around, just looking around, seeing if anyone's with like my passive their passive perception. It's just kind of looking around the bar if there's anyone that's looks like they might cause some trouble or anything for the group.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll a perception check?
Is there if I use my passive perception? It's at 22.
Oh my god.
20. Fuck me. Okay, Trace.
We're a perceptive party.
Look! I took the observant feat for a reason.
Level 10.
Yeah, no, this is what I get for starting you all off all the time.
While
An
they're doing
alert.
that, while they're doing that, DM, can I make some sort of perception of the concoction that Lydia was working on to see if I'm interested in partaking?
As Lydia's saying, so we're just like, right, so this should work, sort of like the bracers, only it's gonna give you metal skin. Can you imagine that? Metal skin! Nothing will hurt you with that on! If I did it right, which, you know, the 50... I think I've gotten my success rate of potions from, like, 50 up to, like, 65, nearly 70.
Lydia,
And-
you know that in my heart I have the highest faith in you, but I'm telling you, if I ever die from one of these contraptions, you're paying for my tombstone.
No, I'm not. You waver when you decided to pay patronage for this here joint. How do you think I keep what few customers I got?
That was a waiver. I thought that was something else.
Yeah! Friggin' dumb rabbit beast.
Hey, watch it there.
Look, I may like you, Val, but come on, the insults. I just gave you 10 gold for Christ's sake.
And I love you for it, believe me, I do. But also, I'm trying to focus here, and it's not easy to hold a conversation while slinging magic into this thing. Well, and as this is all going on, you said you got a 22, Trace?
For my passive, yeah.
Mm.
Alright, so you notice in the corner of the room there's an elf, nondescript, elven lady. But you notice that she's wearing something around her neck, something that is familiar to you. It is a pendant. The exact same sort of pendant that you and Valeria wear.
Yeah, Air clocks in on that, kind of narrows their eyes behind their sunglasses, kind of, does the old kind of adjusts their sunglasses, and it kind of gives a little glint in the whatever lighting this place has got.
Yep. Do you make an effort to hide yourself?
Even if you don't, just stay close to me. I'm a big barbarian.
Yeah, it's just kind of. Just kind of. Oh boy, yeah, just kind of leans a little bit closer, to the others, and just gonna kind of tug, at Valeria's sleeve.
Valeria's not there.
Valeria is not physically present
Oh,
at the moment, but
shit.
she would also be hyperventilating into a paper bag.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Valeria's not there. Just kind of.
Only the Captain and Ruru are with you.
Oh, jeez, and they're the most likely to make noise. She.
Hey, Anne can be.
No offense.
Yeah, we
No. No, I know.
So are you trying to sort of hide yourself with your friends, or look nondescript?
Literally, you can hide behind me.
Yeah, it's just gonna try to just kind of blend behind Oruru.
Right,
But it's just gonna
self-check.
roll stealth check. Oh, jeez. Okay. I mean, I've got. Oh, right. Right, because of what I'm wearing, I get advantage to stealth.
Yeah, Trace. Get that advantage.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Were they both bad?
Wait, that's a 24.
Never mind, that's
24?
good.
Alright. So after a moment,
Yeah.
the elf stands up and proceeds to leave.
Yeah.
Bye,
After
balls.
Can tell that she has left, just kind of done both of their girls' sleeves. It's just like, you may have a problem.
Brawly kind of problem or sneak problem?
Well, she left just now, but there was a female elf wearing the similar pendant that Valeria and I wear.
All of a
Which
sudden...
mean-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Which means it's not what it means. We got someone who's wearing kind of guys.
All of a sudden, you hear a massive, flatulent sound from the counter, and you see Lydia sort of plopped down the cauldron. Done! I think. Maybe. You see that the liquid has turned from a yellowish sort of sickly color to black, and is sort of letting out smoke.
Yummy.
Again, I would like to make some sort of check on this concoction.
To determine what exactly?
If it'll kill me.
Roll an Arcana check.
Wait. Yay.
Okay, I'm not. It's gonna be a straight roll for Arcana because Aruru is not a magic user. Luckily, she rolled good. That's a 16.
Yeah, with a 16, you're looking at it, sort of just like you know when Lydia makes good brews and when she makes shit that is like so toxic that it will kill someone outright. And this is one of the more sort of like, yeah, no, that's way too iffy looking.
This will put you in the ground.
Lydia?
Yeah?
You made, gallows-worthy brew again.
So just like, no, I didn't. Try it.
It looks like fucking tar.
It's supposed to look that way. I'm pretty sure.
Look, the last time you made it look like that, you almost lost the place. Remember?
Can I just get some...
that one nobleman that came in, and you convinced him to try it, and you almost ended up in the clink.
Can I just get some fucking rum, please?
I'll just have
I thought you wanted ale.
Which, at
We're
this
staying
point,
the night too, Lydia.
at this point, it's probably 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
I got still... you kept me waiting too long on the ale. Now I need something stronger.
Well, I don't got any rum, so you have to make do. And she slams down a bottle of ale, and you know, it's the one that like you find passable, but like it's cheap.
It's
sure you go.
This is
Sure you got
weird fare.
sure you got black ooze aplenty, but you still can't keep a bottle of rum around.
It's like, look, if you want the rum, you go down to the places closer to the docks.
She got you there, the Cap.
I'll just have tea.
I keep telling you, I don't got no tea. Except for my herbal brews. And those are for me.
Let me go to sleep at night.
Just
Shut the
have
fuck up.
I'll just have some water then.
So just like, no, I can't charge you for water. No one's able to charge no one for water, and I just can barely keep the place
10
going.
gold, Lydia. It's not my fault you bet on us dying.
I'm not allowed to have alcohol.
Next time, keep in mind it takes more than a coven of hags to deal with the dread pirate Andromeda. And her merry crew.
Meanwhile,
Anyway, let's break this scene probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just turns to drinking.
So, as you guys are drinking, and also politely but firmly rejecting Lydia's latest concoction, the doors open yet again, and the rest of the crew steps in, having transported the elf who, after asking for their help, fell unconscious, and
the nice lady has most likely been handed to the tallest member of the group.
Corsic? Oh, me?
That's actually the tallest member of the trio who went, that most likely being Nim.
Oh, yeah, Nim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Valeria did probably give Nim a brief rundown on the fireman's carry.
Oh, okay. That's how I'll do it. Okay. Got it. Good.
Alright, there you go. Sorta looks over to, Valeria looks over to Anne. Hey, Hey, Cap, we got a situation.
Hey, what's the matter?
Passed out elf.
Gestures to the lady Nim is carrying. That. Valeria also smiles and waves at Lydia. Hello again, ma'am.
Oh, it's Lydia. Hello, Lydia.
Lydia,
us all
sort of,
dying.
upon seeing,
The trio.
upon seeing those three, she sort of points to Igon and yells, "Naomi Gold!" And Igon just sort of like rolls her eyes.
Wait. Valeria just looks between the two of them. They were betting on whether we'd live or die, weren't they?
Hey,
I guess,
Yeah.
probably.
beep it again.
Valeria looks to Lydia. Did you win?
Let's see. She won the most, but I won some, so I don't get to pay nearly as much as she would like.
Wait, who did you think would come back alive?
Given her victorious tone when the three of us stumbled in here, probably us three.
Hey, beep it against me. Me.
Oh, no, is the poor dread pilot's ego hurt?
No, she said that, the ones most likely to survive would be you and, Ururu and, the airhead. And I said, no way, it's gonna be the other. No, I said that, the little elf and, the quiet one probably would make it because, you gotta watch out for the little ones and the quiet ones, right? And she said no way, so she still won, but I still only gotta pay her 10 gold.
Fair enough.
Who can help me with this passed out elf?
Right, shit, the elf, what happened to her?
No idea. Corsic and Nim went to go visit Corsic's mum's place, and she stumbled out of it, all bloody and beat to hell. Gave us all quite the fright.
Hey, oh dear.
But she's in need of help, so why not? Valeria spots the cauldron of goo. Playing with alchemy again?
So just like, look, it's the one thing I've got, alright? Shut it. You get yourselves a room and take care of the elf for all I care. God.
I wasn't going to criticize it. It looks nice.
And why don't you drink it? Nobody else seems to want to.
Let's get the nice lady there settled and patched up, and I'll take a shot.
Aruru grabs you by the arm and shakes her head. Nah, you're not. No one's drinking that.
I've drunk stronger stuff than whatever that is.
Remember the nobleman who almost died?
He was an idiot and had it coming.
Dan Lucky signed the waiver because, boy, they really didn't like me, but the fact that he did.
All I'm saying is, at least that time it was survivable. That Aruru says that is bad juju. As much as I love Lydia, and I love Lydia, and I'll try anything she does, but my I have that lucky sense about me.
Yeah.
It's kept me alive.
You'll notice I said I'll take a shot of it, not that I'll take a whole tankard of it.
I don't think you need more than a shot of it to die.
Shot might be all it takes.
Yeah.
If I die, then I reincarnate. Maybe next time. Maybe next go around I'll be taller.
Well, if you will risk life and limb for a drink, I'm going to take this elf girl to my room.
I'll help you out. I know some things about medicine.
As you
Please
all head
join me.
upstairs, you hear Lydia call, "I expect regular payment!"
I know, Lydia.
You will receive proper currency exchanged for goods and services.
With that, Air's gonna quickly catch up with Valeria, and she just kind of tugs.
Yes, yes, Air. Talk while I work. Valeria takes out her, Valeria takes, is it, she looks to Air, and can I borrow that healer's kit of yours?
Yeah, yeah. Gives him the herbalism as the herbalism kit.
Yep.
Since we're going to go to their scene, I'm just gonna say that Ruru is drinking with the captain.
Yep. And I'm going to activate Valeria's thing as an artificer to double my tool proficiency.
And you're using that for. Are you proficient with the herbalism kit?
Yes, I am. I'm a combo artificer, guild artisan, monk. It's not a question of what tools aren't I proficient. The question is more which tool sets aren't I proficient in.
Gotcha. Alright.
Yeah, so instead of my proficiency bonus being a +4 for this medicine check, it is a +8.
God damn.
And I add my. So just to double check. So it's the doubled proficiency bonus plus the wisdom mod?
I believe so.
Okay, awesome. That's 8 plus 3, that's 11. D20 of the gods, please be nice to me and help me save this lady. 15 plus 11, that's 26.
Yep, so immediately as you start treating this lady, you notice a few things. One, she has wounds that seem markedly familiar. It's almost as if claws had dug into her side. As you're treating the wound, you also notice that there appears to be a discoloration around her, and the wound seems to be seeping along with blood, a very sort of clear fluid, yellowish fluid
Val-
that
is the liquid immediately familiar to Valeria for any particular reason?
yes, it appears to be a modified form of spider venom.
Valeria
Yeesh.
finishes tending to this lady, but all present in the room can see that she is white as a sheet. Like, there are freshly fallen snowbanks that are darker than she is right now. Like, she looks kind of ill.
Did you catch something? All you did was patch her up. Couldn't have gotten sick that quick, could you have?
It's not. I'm not ill.
Would you like to discuss this another time?
No. Better now than never. See, Valeria holds up a small dish where she'd let some of the liquid drip, the modified spooter juice. See this?
Yes, it's clear. Looks disgusting.
It's modified spider venom.
Of
Ooh.
note, the same sort that air is able to excrete when using some of her abilities.
More,
There.
more specifically, the same type. It's a type of venom secreted by an ability set I'm quite familiar with. Nothing.
Which
This is not a good sign. Nim,
Oh,
I know
yes?
we've grown fairly close over the time we've known each other.
Yeah, really close, I'd say.
And you know the thing we've discussed, and she kind of taps her necklace.
Yes, that doesn't change how I see you.
This is from where I came from.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it is not.
worse.
Air, are you comfortable with me telling him, or do you want to do it?
You do.
Right, you don't remember enough. Valeria kind of gently grabs Nim by the shoulders. Air
Yep.
and I escaped together.
Okay.
They, apologies. That was a player slip of the tongue, not a Valeria slip of the tongue.
So good.
Them? This
Mhm.
stuff? None of this is good. None of this is good at all. Get the rest of the party up here now. I don't care what they're doing right now. They could be mid-shot for all I care. Get them all up here now.
Alright.
Valeria is... Although she was able to get the woman treated and tended to and set to one side to sleep this shit off, Nim, you can see that she is shaking slightly, and you can't tell if it's fear or rage.
He quickly leaves the room, goes to the stairs, looks at the rest of the group. Alright, ladies, you're coming up with me right now.
Where's Corsic?
So,
And Corsic.
well,
Yeah, we're taking the bottle.
Where is
Yeah, Felix.
Felix to speak of this? Where Corsic?
Crow, did you shut the door as you left the room?
Yeah.
He was behind the door and he's looking very confused.
Aww.
He opened the door again and he's just standing there like a freaking Looney Tune, or was he standing behind the door on the inside?
On the inside.
Yeah, he was already next to you. Y'all went up together.
Valeria looks at Corsic.
I thought this was my room, I'm sorry.
Corsic, you're fine. You were gonna need to be called in here anyway. The person responsible for the state this nice lady's in is from the same place I came from.
Immediately. Corsic is not a scared, shy little thing. Immediately, the battle mage wakes up, lightning sparking across his hair. Oh, I see.
It's worse.
It's not just that they're from where I'm from. It's that they were trained in the same way they were. Gestures to Air. And Corsic has seen Air in battle before.
Mm-hmm.
Air could pull some nasty shit out of their ass.
Corsic just nods, still sparking like a fucking
Tesla coil.
I was
guessing
gonna.
The rest of us are already upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the party assembles. Valeria is pacing the room like she's trying to wear a hole in the floor, trying to wear a groove in the floor.
Valeria.
I hand over the ale.
No, I need to be sober for this.
Okay,
Valeria?
Valeria then.
Yes, sir.
There was someone downstairs earlier, before you guys came in. They
Yeah.
had the same pendant.
Her hand goes to Valeria's hand, sort of
Elf-
subconsciously goes to her necklace. What did they look like?
Elven woman.
Okay.
Just kind of describes the best they can with, just given that the person was there for a little bit and then just fucked off.
Yeah.
Don't know where they went.
Okay, on one hand, it's good that we know what their disguise looks like. Well, on the downside, we don't know where they are right now, but we have bigger fish to fry. Looks at the group. Everyone? This is a conversation I was hoping to have individually with all of you, but it appears fate has not been kind to me. Look. She walks over and shuts the door. Returns to in front of the group. Alright, so I say what I am about to say because I trust every single one of you in this room to not hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
She reaches
Wouldn't
up.
dream of it.
She
Of
reaches.
course not.
She reaches up and clicks one of the dials on her locket, and her hair goes from kind of a sunny strawberry blonde to a almost ghostly silvery white. Her skin darkens and shifts colors from the mild suntan of a sun elf to a sort of bluish gray color, and her eyes open, and they've gone from green to a startling ruby red.
Yep. And you all see before you Valeria. Only now she is a drow. One of the greatest enemies that the surface has ever known.
I know I've come to each one of you individually and shared with you this secret once I knew you would not hurt me for it. But the person who hurt this woman... First up, allow me to say this now, and I will say this before any god and any court. I have never agreed with the conduct and laws of my birth people. The person who hurt this woman, and she gestures to the presumably still unconscious lady.
Yes.
The person who hurt this lady is not just from the same place I was from, but has received a type of martial arts training that I am intimately familiar with. They are a massive threat. We all need to be on our guard. If the persons responsible are indeed from where I am from, there will be no reasoning with them, no empathizing with them. They are not like me. They will not hesitate to kill anyone or anything. Man, woman, young, old, infirm, peak of health. They don't care. If anything, they like hurting the non-combatants most. These people, we need to get rid of them as soon as we can.
Aye,
For the sake of everyone in this city.
agreed.
Because I don't think they'll hesitate to wipe this place off the map just for shits and giggles.
I'd bet, I, I'd bet all the gold we just earned that they might be the people responsible for those disappearances we heard about.
What?
Yes, apparently. I'm sorry. Anne did share this info with Valeria, right? Kinda.
Yes. Yeah, she basically gave, like, cliff notes.
Right. So, anyways, continue.
We overheard the night lady talking with someone. Apparently, in addition to this war with Kilmedia, there have been disappearances and whatnot in the city, and no one has been found.
No body, no witnesses. Yep, they are definitely from my homeland.
Would anyone be opposed to sleeping in shifts tonight in the same room?
All of us are in the same room. We sleep in shifts. Nim, myself, we are all somewhat aware even when we are at rest. And we need less rest than the others. Our
Right.
shifts are going to be back to back to back.
Fair.
Look, just wake me up when you need something knocked the shit out of.
Oh, trust
And-
me, you are going to discover obscenities in several languages.
I don't really care much about other languages. Just point me in the direction of what needs to be hit.
Yep.
But also, can we deal with this after we get our payments so that I can ship half of it off to my family and then we get to this?
All right. Yes. However, nobody goes anywhere alone.
Wasn't planning.
Good. Just felt the need to state it. She
Hey.
starts pacing again, clearly very freaked out.
You sure you don't need something, love?
Can't
Like-
have. I need to be at my sharpest right now. I can't have any dulled faculties.
Well, also, if we need someone with keen hearing, I do have advantage for, hearing things. Flicks ears.
Hey,
So, I may not be
And-
able to detect magic users, but I can sure hear people coming.
And I will say this, and this will tell you how serious I'm taking this. I'm not even going to drink with you.
Also, I say this now.
right. This has really gotten everyone shaking.
If you see anyone at all, especially a woman, with a face shape similar to mine, make sure they're dead and can't come back.
Is this your
Oh.
mom? You're talking about your mom, aren't you?
Or any of my sisters.
Oh. Cool.
Don't worry. We'll snuff them out.
Good.
Maybe we'll come up with the code word so that in case, they try to impersonate you, they need the code word. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll workshop it.
Just ask my name. If they give any name other than what you all know me as, I don't care what face it wears, I don't care what it says. It's not me. Kill it dead.
Alright, that seems about easy.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Yep, so with everyone making a plan for the new crisis that has fallen in front of you, we shall end the session there. So,
Oh, jeez.
Woo!
Ooh.
Yep.
Whatever will happen next?
Thank you so much, everybody, for sitting through this episode. You guys are awesome. I know this episode isn't as long as some Active Play podcast episodes, but it's still...
We make do.
But What's the saying again? Big things in small packages?
Even if not, like we did have a bit of a late start too.
Yep.
So
Uh,